Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Briefing with Libri, and I know it's been a while since I've last posted. Our move is happening this month, and so I've been packing like crazy. I thought I could do both, packing, watching my kids, and recording videos, but and editing, whatnot. I couldn't. It's too much for me. So I've been focusing on moving and also my doctor's appointments. So it's been kind of crazy. I do have a couple other ones coming up. So again, I'm going to be really busy. Hopefully I can get some other videos, like project shares out for July's release. I know it's been quite a while, but I really wanted to prioritize the Christmas in July YouTube hop from that Scrap Diva Designs is hosting, and she is going to have 2 days, July 22nd and July 23rd, for the hop. So today is probably, by the time you see this, is going to be the 23rd. So I will have everybody's name linked or listed down below for you guys, from yesterday's and today's, in case you guys would like to watch. They are all going to be Christmas related, and she is allowing us to use any dies that are from her shop or in our stash to use on some projects, or on a project that we want to create. So instead of doing a project share, I'm going to try my best to do some kind of process video. So I had my daughter, I'm going to prep off camera, but I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I had pulled aside, had my daughter pull aside. So I had two collections for her to choose from. She chose this one, which I haven't used yet, and honestly I didn't want to bust out a new collection since we're moving, but that's what she chose, so that's what I'm using. And these are the dies she chose. So of course I chose this one because in case I needed some kind of wording, I needed to use this one. This is like my favorite die. I love alpha dies, and this peppermint is everything. And then she chose these. So I had put dies in different categories, and I told her to choose 3. And these are the 3 she chose. So I have this circle lace die. And then I have this flower right here, which is a Sakura Flower die. I'll have the names of these down below for you guys. Don't mind the crusty nails and the band-aid. I haven't had time for nails, and I've been cutting myself with boxes. So, and then the last one is this heart bow right here. So I have these 3 dies. Am I going to use them all? I don't know. I did have her choose 3, so I'm going to try my best to. But these are the 3 I'm going to work with, and then if I need to add this in, I will. But, excuse me, those are the dies that I have set aside. This is the collection. This is from Rosie's Studio. I did a haul video on this. It's called Twinkle All the Way. This was on clearance, so I don't know if it's available. But let me just show you guys really fast. This is a non-traditional Christmas collection. It's like very nutcracker gingerbread theme, but there are Christmas trees. I'll just quickly flip through the papers. And there's these here. Some pine cones, you know, different things here. So I'm going to flip through the papers and see what I want to use. I do have the 6x6 paper pad as well. So, I mean, if I have to use that one, I will. Only thing is that these papers are a little bit thinner than the 12x12s, but we'll see. I'll have that one pulled out as well. And then there's some epoxy stickers. There's 2 different ephemeras in this one. I think I've already opened one pack. I don't know where it's at, but I will have that all set up. And, you know, I'll just have everything out, like these stickers and stuff to use. We'll see. I'll try to make this video short so that way I can edit and just have it scheduled to go out. But yeah, you guys, so let me go ahead and flip through all of these items here, pull out what I need, and then, yeah, see, this one's open right here, so I'll use this right here. Okay, so let me go ahead and kind of get things prepped here so that way you guys don't have to watch me flip through everything like I was just doing. And then once I get everything prepped, we'll go ahead and get a couple of these projects put together. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I prepped a couple of things here. I didn't go through the ephemera yet, but I did die cut everything, so I did use all 3 dyes that my 3-year-old chose. I didn't use these. I think I'm gonna skip on this for this project just because this has an actual like die cut pack that has a bunch of sentiment pieces, so I think I'm gonna use that instead of the dyes. But I do have some projects using those dyes, so I will have all my videos that I use with Scrap Diva Designs dyes in a playlist that'll be linked down below. So I die cut the flowers, and I did separate all the extra ones here in case I need them, because I might add a couple more. I didn't put some together so that way I could put them together with you guys on camera, but I did get this one prepped right here. And let me just set my dyes aside so I have space. And I think I'm just gonna, I packed all my organizers, like all my organizers that I use for, you know, organizing some stuff. So I found these in some drawers, luckily. And I think that's what I'm gonna use just to separate these, so I can kind of flip through them a little bit easier. And I did use just the 6x6 paper pad. I actually ended up not using the 12x12s. And I haven't used this paper collection for anything yet, so this is my first time using it. Alright, so this one I have to put some stuff together. We got those and this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and, actually this goes on this one. Just, okay. So to put the bow together, this is how I make my bows. When I made my project share, I didn't do any process videos on these. So the way that I did mine was I went ahead and I glued just the top part of this layering piece to the bottom. And that's just so that way there is some of the, or like some of the tails are lifted up and there's some dimension. But that's all optional. You can glue the whole thing down if you'd like. And then this one I just glue the middle. And I put that down. And then I just glue the ends. I don't glue the whole piece down just because it makes it easier for me to fold over. But again, that's up to you. You can glue all of it down as well. Then for the middle part, I do glue the whole thing down. Alright. And then once that's glued, I do take my bone folder, and I don't really touch this one. You can definitely, you know, flare up the bottom parts, but I'm just going to take my bone folder and, oh, and then I just curl up the ends, so that way it kind of makes this little shape, and it kind of helps you fold the piece over, and then same with this one here. Oop. Did not let that glue dry. Okay. And then you just glue these down. You just line up the ends like this. So that way the front looks clean. And I am going to use hot glue now that my glue is hot enough. Then use hot glue again, put that here, and glue that down. Whoops. And then once you have that glued down, it's going to look like this. So you can choose to not do the center part. However, I'm going to go ahead and add mine. I do like using gold or some kind of metallic paper. And the way I do mine, because it's a really long piece, is you start from the front and then you wrap it around. You can glue it now if you'd like, but I just wrap it around a couple of times like this. Here we go. I'm gonna close this. I got AC on blast right now, so we gotta cover that. All right, and then that's gonna go on to this one because I felt like this has just too much pink, so I went ahead and I cut a pink one for this one. Cool. Okay, so now for the bag topper. Oh, did I even say what we're making? Well, obviously the title's gonna say it, but yeah, I decided to do bag toppers. So I'm gonna fold this in half, and you can use your scoring tool if you'd like. This is thick paper, but if you just hold it in place and you use your bone folder, it shouldn't crease too horribly. And I'm gonna do the same for this one, and we're gonna put flowers together too. Since they're not poinsettias, I tried to form my petals to make them kind of look like poinsettias. I didn't really look at a picture of them, so I did it off from memory, but okay. There we go. So these are gonna be our bag toppers, and mine are, these are thick paper, but I used my chrome plate and it warped it a little bit, so I don't know what happened there. But you can also actually glue this down if you'd like, and then fold it too. Probably should do that first, but I haven't crafted in a couple weeks, so it's like I forgot. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So I'm just gonna fold that down. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to use some hot glue and glue just the top part, so that way the bottom kind of flaps open, so it's not too flat. So it opens up like that, and then, you know, just a little bit of glue here, and bam. And this is a directional paper, so I just want to make sure it's somewhat straight. Great, there we go. Now for the flowers, what I did was, this is what they look like, by the way. I just made a couple, and for the larger one, I used two big ones, a medium one, and a small one, and then for the smaller one, I just used a medium and small one. So we'll put that together, and what I did with the petals was let me use a big one to show you guys. Really easy for all of them. I just took my flower and I just used my nail. Not everyone has sharp nails, so you can use a tool, a pencil, anything thin to just fold it in half so that the petal folds in half. Like this. This band-aid is not cute, and my nails are crusty. Alright, so here's that. And you just do it to all of the petals. And then all I did was lift up the petals like that, and I did them to all the layers and glued them, or put them together. So this is what it looks like. And you know, honestly, I used a tool for this one, so it turned out a little bit better. I used my nails and my fingers to do this one, and I actually like the texture that it gave because it kind of wrinkled the... why am I using that one? I don't know if you guys can see, but on this one, they are a little more wrinkled on the edges, so it kind of distressed them a little bit, so I kind of like that way. But you can use a tool if you'd like. All personal preference. Alright, time to glue these down. So best way to do this is to use some tweezers, because if you have long nails or bigger fingers, you know, it does get a little hard to layer these. So, and I always offset my flowers, but you don't have to. They look cute too if you don't offset them, but That's how I'm gonna do it. And again, for this one, I used 2 large ones, so I'm gonna create the flower first before I put it onto the next larger one. Because the bottom one, I didn't do anything to it. I just left it flat. So I'm just gonna add that one to here. Okay, so that's how that turned out. And then I'm gonna use these. These are some gems that I got from Buttons Galore and More. I will have a coupon code down below for you guys. I did design for them, so if you guys would like to use that code, it'll be linked down below. But here it is. So I'm going to use the medium sized ones. I think there's only 2 sizes in here. I may be wrong. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave those out just in case I need more. And what I'm gonna do next is figure out what ephemera pieces I want to use. I'm also gonna clip these down because they are lifting up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Much better. Okay, so I'm gonna leave my flowers up here and my bows. I'm gonna flip through the ephemera pack, and you guys, this ephemera is adorable. Look how cute this is. Focus. Hello, hello. There we go. Yeah, some cute stuff in here. Okay, so let's see what we got. We'll work on this one. We'll do both. I like to work on both if I'm looking through like some kind of ephemera pack. I do try to use or do both at the same time. This one here is like a gingy themed, so I'm gonna try to use that. Okay, so I'm just flipping through and kind of seeing what kind of ephemera pieces I want to use, and I'm just throwing them on. And once I figure out, you know, which one, or once I figure some things out, I'm just gonna push this aside and work with what I got in here. These are just some pieces that I want to use that I might not use. No. And I'm trying to see if there's, oh, there she is, something like this. Okay, so I think that's good there. And then this is the sentiment pack. So I'm going to choose one, and that's cute. I think I already found one for that one. And glad tidings of great joy. Okay, that'll be cute. I was going to do some kind of foiling, but on this, using the ephemera, but we'll just chill on the foil. All right, here we go. So this is kind of what I have going for now on this. If I need to grab anything else, I can. You know, this collection actually does come with vellum too. Found that one. So I can bring these in too. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do first is play with the placement of all these pieces and figure out, you know, which ones I'm going to use and what I'm not going to use. Okay, I do like that this pink is on here. It's like just straight up pink and things. So I'm mixing it back. I'm putting it on this one. I know I said that was like too much pink, but I don't know. I love all that pink on there. So I'm gonna leave it. Whatever. Now for this, I know it's kind of a lot already, but vellum is not too crazy. Alright, I'm just gonna skip out on the vellum. Wait, there's a Christmas tree. I really wanted to use a tree on this one. Okay, perfect. That actually works. So we'll go with that. And then, you guys, there's so much in here. Look at all of these. Like, I don't even think I could use all these. But, let's try to add some of these flowers. Okay, so I kind of have an idea of how these are going to look. So I'm going to go ahead and just start gluing these down. And I am going to be putting foam, so I'm going to start with this one. The only thing about this one is that it's going behind everything, so I'm going to just add glue to this section and slide it where I want it. Okay. And okay, so I don't like how much white is on this, so I am going to trim around it. I think the ballerina actually should be fine, but for this one, I think that's just too much. So I'm going to go around the body. Okay guys, so I have both of them basically embellished here. This one, I don't know, I feel like it's kind of crooked. Oh well. So I'm gonna look at these epoxy stickers and try and fit them in somewhere. So they have some really tiny ones in here. Okay, and this, yeah, these might be too big. Might be too big. Okay, so last thing I'm gonna do is add some more of these, because usually I do diamond dots, but this doesn't really have much for me to diamond dot. So what I'm gonna do is use some rhinestones. So I actually, what you probably have seen, I only added one to each one because there's already 2 on here from the flowers, so I'm not gonna add too many. But I am gonna try and add some of these stars that I have had in my stash for the freaking longest time. And they're just these iridescent star sequins, and you guys, these I got from Allie a long time ago. So you could just look up star sequins and you may find them. But I was thinking I can kind of sneak some in here, but honestly, I really do think that this is like enough. I might be doing too much now. There is a smaller one in here. Let's see. Okay, I think I can add a couple in here. So, I'm just gonna sneak it behind. Okay, so I added 3 stars to this one. So there's 1 here and 2 here. And then this one right here. Added 2 and 1 here. And then, what else? These need something in the middle because it's bothering me. So, what I was thinking was to add some liquid pearls. And I'm going to do it in Ballerina. If this is available, I will link it down below. Just going to add it to, wait, hold on. Kind of changing my mind here. For this one, I will. Oh, you know what? I forgot to add, you guys already know, for my flowers, I do this every single time. I want to add diamond dust. So let me go ahead and do that first. I'm going to just add the glue to my flowers and, of course, make it hard for me. And I'm going to sprinkle it on there. I forgot to close this. It's going to be a mess of a video, guys. Let's see. And I'll have my diamond dust stuff, not my, but you know. People have asked where I got it from, so I will have it linked down below. Do a little at a time. And I'm just going to use a scrap piece of paper because right now, since I'm packing, I don't have like everything I need to clean up. Come on. Okay. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some of this on here. And just like last time. Usually I dip these in, but I'm just gonna sprinkle it on. Okay, that's cute. So it looks like that, and then we'll do the other one. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this inside. I'm just gonna leave that in there. Oh, wait, oh, wrong one. Hello. Okay. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add. I'm gonna put this back before it dries up again. I'm gonna add the liquid pearls to the pink one. I'm gonna add it to the trees. Again, normally I do diamond dots, but I'm not trying to bust out too many supplies right now. And then I'm going to use diamond stickles, and I'm going to add that to some of the... Oh, snap! Seriously? I just smeared the pearls. It's okay. It's whatever. Okay guys, so the last thing that I'm going to use are these heart pearls. I thought I was not going to be able to find these, but you guys, it was on my sewing machine. So I think it was a sign to use it. So I'm going to go ahead and add these to the presents. Okay, and you know what? I did actually pull some of these diamond dots because they were at my feet. Yes, at my feet. No, I was not stepping on it, but it was close by. And this little nutcracker has some cheekies. I don't know if y'all can see it. He has some little cheeks, and I am going to add those to here. And yes, I'm just going to dump them on my table. Okay, so I feel like this needs liquid pearls, and this present has polka dots on there, so I'm going to use liquid pearls in Platinum Pearl. I'll have this one linked below, and I'm just going to dot these with it. Okay. Alright, you guys, so that is it for my bag toppers. This is what the blue one looks like. It has the tree on the back. And it's a little chunky. It's not too crazy. I feel like it could be thicker. That's what it looks like. And here's the epoxy stickers and the little heart pearls, and the middle of the bows. And here are the flowers. And then this is the pink one. And you guys can see the liquid pearls on there, the flowers, and then the star sequins and the bow. And I don't know if you guys can see, yeah, right here, I added that glitter with the stickles and the epoxy stickers with the little rhinestone on there. And these are what they look like side by side. How cute did these turn out? I am so glad my daughter chose all of these products. Honestly, they came together pretty quick, but it goes to show you guys that when you guys buy these dies from Scrap Diva Designs store, you guys can use them for, you know, different holidays, and you can use them for different things. So today we made some bag toppers for Christmas in July, and I hope that this inspired you guys to create some as well. I'm really loving the non-traditional. I'm usually one to do non-traditional, but I also don't hate red and green for Christmas. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's process video. I know I have been MIA for quite a bit. I don't know how many times I will be posting until I can get my, you know, craft space situated, since it will be a little bit smaller and it's just going to be a lot of work. So I'm going to do my best to get that so that way I can get some more videos out there for you guys. But I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope that inspired you. If it did, please leave a comment down below. And if you guys are interested in the dies that I used today, I will have those in the description box, as well as an affiliate link. That link is free to use. However, it does I do earn a small commission from it, and it does help my channel. So thank you to everyone that has been using it, especially those that have used it from the time that I've been off. I noticed that you know, when I do post videos, that's when it gets used more. So I do appreciate those that have used it since I've been MIA. But there it is, you guys. Hope you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.